I thought I'd do a quick addition to the February spring release and show you some of the other items that are available. I already did my unboxing video and showed the subscription products. First up, I have the Doodle Art washi sheets. You get 2 sheets of these. They are awesome. They are not foilable, but they are colorable, and you can color them and print them. They are awesome. So we have that. We have the Doodle Art, the Doodle bookmarks, 2 design of each. Once again, I will cut the top off. These are foilable, so you can color them and foil them. So you get 2 of each design. So those are great, and they are 2 by 6.5 inches. And we'll put those away later. We have these are the layering stencils. They're A2 layering stencils. They're Emma. And I'm going to take each one out. I don't have them all open yet, but this is Emma. So there's 2 stencils for Emma. I have to open them. So this one is Victoria. And there are 3 stencils for Victoria. You got the leaves and the petals and the centers. We have Sylvie. And Sylvie has 3 as well. The centers, the florals, and the stems and leaves. And then we have the Addison. I'm excited to use these. I love the big open spaces of these so that you can add. I've already seen one team member use them with some stencils to add some fun texture and flower to these. It has another 3 layering stencils. So you have the leaves, the petals, and then the other petals. So we have those. I'll put those out. And then we have the Blooming Hearts stamp. This is thank you for being there when I needed you. I've got this heart with these awesome flowers and then the little flowers here. And then there is a stencil as well that you can use to color in. Looks like some of these will color in some of that. You can use this to color in the whole stencil. And then there's the mask that can cover up the heart. Yeah, I think this stencil, yeah, these bigger flowers, blooms. There's that one, and maybe, not exactly sure, this one down here, I believe. So, along with this, and there are some other ones from the stamp set, there are also the chipboard companions, and this one's the Blooming Hearts chipboard companions. So you can see that you can stamp directly on those. There is the one for the Spring Awakening that I showed. This is the box stamp. So there's the chipboard companion for that. There is a chipboard companion for the Happy Hearts, which is the stamp of the month. There is chipboard companions for the next 2 stamp sets, but I do not have them. I think I forgot to order them. So we have the Clouder of Cats stamp. And then there is a coordinating stencil that will color in this stencil right here. Super cute. And then there is a Pack of Dogs stamp set. And then it also has a coordinating stencil, and it colors in the line down here, the line down in the bottom. So like that. 2 little faces. So those are cute. Like I said, they also have some chipboard companions. And then last but not least, but there's also the creative cards, 36 cards per panel. You guys, these are just, I am so excited about these. I cannot wait. I did have to order extra of this because I have a specific thing I want to do. They are 3 by 4 inches. They are not double-sided. We're going to quick kind of just go through some of them. I want to make sure I kind of stay on camera so you can see them all. But look at how fun these are. I mean, look at this. Oh, look at this beautiful girl. These girls are just, portraits are just stunning. I am so excited for these. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I saw them online, but I've seen a picture of them, but I have not seen them in person till just now. Oh my goodness, just look at how great these are. They're so awesome. They're so great. Oh my goodness. So there are those. And then there are some consumables. I may not have them all, but I do have the chroma mists, and I do not have them out yet. Let's see. I will grab a piece of paper, and these are our swatch document dots, and they won't dry in time, but I will go ahead and pull out them. There is some rainbows. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So if you give me just a second here to pull them out, I will actually swatch them out. I don't want to swatch them out on this. I'll put this away. Let me find, we have these downloadable swatch guides, and I don't know if I have an empty one for chroma mists right now. I have them for embossing powders, chroma mists, velveteen glaze. That one says velveteen glaze. Let's see if I have one that I can use. So here's one for embossing powders. Quickly go through aqua pigments. I can always erase the name and change one. Aqua pigments, chroma glaze. I tried to put them all in order so that the blank ones would be glitter glaze, chroma glaze. Okay, I do not have one, it looks like, for chroma. Oh, I do. Nope, I do. I have one for chroma mists that I have already started. This one had some from last year. There's some Halloween ones on here, and some other ones. So I just write the name of them in, and I will show you how to do them. So I quickly, so you could say, you need to mix them up a little bit. So, check the bottom, and if it looks like it's separated a little bit, you got to mix them up. And for all intents and time purposes, I'm not going to mix them fully, even though that's what I should do. So do what I say, don't do what I do. But I want to show you a little bit. I'm just going to spray. This is the Magnolia. And I do like to wipe. When I use these, I usually spray them first into my garbage can and then on my project. But for this, I'm just spraying them onto here so that you can see them. This one, I believe, is the Ladybug. This one might need to be mixed up a little bit more. There is the Ladybug. Like I said, this is a very inexpensive paper, so it's possible that they dry fairly quickly. This one is, oh no, the first one was Magnolia. This one is Marigold. Okay. Then we have Daffodil. Oh, they're so pretty. I love using these to make backgrounds. We have Meadow. You can see kind of how, as I do them. This one, I believe, is Bluebell. Yeah, they soak into this. This is an inexpensive paper, but it works for me just to see the basic colors. Crocus, which oversprayed a little bit onto my Bluebell, but I'm okay with that. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I have Wheat and I believe Bark, which is left. These are pastel chroma mists, and they're beautiful. They are not shimmery. There is the Wheat. And last but not least, we have the Bark. The Bark, it needs to be mixed up a little bit. It's a little darker than that. But those are the chroma mists for the February. So they are so fun. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you the embossing powders. I don't know about the embossing powder of the month. I need to find the right. I like to swatch my embossing powders of the month all together so that I can keep them on the same sheet of paper. So that one I may not be able to do right this second if I don't find it, because it's I know I started a sheet, but it may not be handy right this minute. I tried to keep that one kind of close because I use it the most. Oops, sorry I shook the camera. Yes, all right, here it is. I will show you. So what I do, these are free printables in the Brutus Monroe store. So I already have January down. And so February is Amethyst. I like to put February 25. So I know, because these are the embossing powders of the months. That way I know, like, because they're not always available. And then I do kind of hit it with my little bit of my anti-static powder tool. Not terribly. But if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can get 9, and then you'll have to start the next month. It's up to you how you want to do them. I'm going to plug in my gun here quick. I think we'll mount them both at the same time so you can see them all at the same time. So here's Amethyst. So what I do is I'll show you how I put the swatch swatches on, but I'm just going to peel these off. Grab a piece of scratch paper. Sometimes I anti-static powder it just a little bit. And then I have already poured my embossing powder of the month into a wide mouth jar because that is the way I like to do that. And I'm going to plop that down, top off the extra. So that's what it looks like. It looks like I missed a spot right there. Okay. I'm going to put that off to the side for a minute because we're going to heat emboss them both at the same time. So I only have to heat my gun up once. Pour that in. I always shake it upside down, back over my garbage can. And then this is, not this one, this is a penny. I've already had that one on. This is the embossing powder that came out with the Stamp Club Plus, and it's called Heart Locket. So for specialty ones that I'm not sure how long they're going to be available, I just keep them on a separate. I write Heart Locket, and I write February 24, and I like to put stamp, and this one I'm going to put Stamp Club Plus. Because every once in a while, if there's an event, we get one, or if there's one in like the birthday box or the Halloween box, you can get, I like to keep track of them that way. And then you can buy your swatch swatches. I buy them, the 12 sheets of 12, so that I just have them. And then I just get them ready by peeling them off and sticking them down. Like I said, this is not super expensive paper. It is a heavier cardstock, but it's not like my good cardstock. Sometimes I kind of put on, it depends. Sometimes I've gone down, sometimes I've gone across. So I'm just going to put a few, I like to put the ones around it, sometimes around it, just because then if I heat it, they're already there and ready. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of up to you. Sometimes I just do it so they're ready to go. I can quick swatch and quick go on. You could also use these swatch swatches with that sheet I showed you with the, and swatch them here and write them and put them in these sleeves that we have with these pieces of paper. And then you could do them and put them in a binder. So I am going to put, I don't always do anti-static powder tool, like I said, but I found that it helps a little bit, kind of keep it a little more contained. Now, if I put more than one embossing powder on one page, I heat emboss in between each one. I do not pour them on because I don't want them to get on each other. And that has happened. And I know sometimes if I have multiple embossing powders, because they came like an event or we had the Christmas stocking, I try to go in rainbow order, but I also try sometimes to do the lighter ones first, even if I do put them in rainbow order. So that way, the lighter or the darker ones or vice versa, I don't just do them in order. I do one or the other. So that way they can, oh, did I just cover that up? Okay, so I hit this, so I got to knock this extra off. And then let's go ahead and heat emboss these quick. So I literally just kind of warm it up on my arm just a little bit, and then I go ahead and melt. And I just keep moving it around and around. Some of them are easier to tell if they're shiny or not, especially when you're doing it on camera. But then I just kind of wiggle it in the light and see if is it shiny, then we're good. If it's not shiny, then it needs a little bit more, if it's still a little matte. And there's that one. Oops, see, there's a little bit right there. There's a little bit right here. All right. So there we go. We've got them both done. Don't touch them. Let them cool before you would touch them or put anything on them. So we have the amethyst, which is the February. Stand up here and see if I can catch the spark a little bit more. And then we have the heart locket, which is part of the Stamp Club Plus. And then reason they are light and dark is so that you can kind of see the difference between light and dark. You can see here that you don't really see much of the white. If I don't get a perfect coat, I see a little bit of the dark black behind there. But that way, if they're more of an opaque or a translucent, you can see what they look like when they're on black or darker cardstock or white cardstock. If you ever get like a little bubble, I just kind of press them out. I don't worry about that too much because it's still going to heat emboss okay. So, all right. Well, thank you. I will see you later. Bye.